unfortunately, I didn't know Ralphie was coming in today, Monica, or else we probably would have coordinated outfits.
I was going to say, you missed the memo? Come on, Josh.
I know. I'm getting caught up on the email.
There you go. All
Fair
right,
enough.
thanks.
Welcome back, guys. So, Monica, I have a question to ask you after we talk about this next story, because over the weekend, the Eyewitness News team took on the South Wilkes-Barre Teener League's boosters, all for a good cause. Dave Kaharchik was there,
Yep.
Jeremy Diebel was there, Kyla Campbell as well, along with a lot of people that bring you Eyewitness News on a nightly basis from behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They all swung for the fences. I don't know if they actually hit the fences.
Hey, listen, they tried. Let's say they tried to swing for. Oh, there you go. Who was that?
Yeah.
Dave, good hit. The softball showdown. It went down in Wilkes-Barre Christian Field, and the money all raised. It went to the South Wilkes-Barre Teener League. Eyewitness News donated $500 to the organization, so we're happy to say.
Very cool.
But here is the score. South Wilkes-Barre beat our softball squad 17-5. Ralphie, they
Monica Madeja, where were you? Where were you?
I think they could have used everybody. Hey, look, Kyle's playing a little unfair there.
Maybe you included.
But I don't get it, because every shot we're seeing, they're hit. Well, okay,
Nope,
not
out.
there.
Yeah,
who was that, Dave? If only we could just commentate.
The Russian judge gave him an 8-5 on that one.
I would love to sit here and watch the highlights of that game,
Yes.
but I'm sure it was a great game. I wasn't able to make it out there, but I know everybody had a great time. We were talking about it today. Also, Ralphie, deal of the day, deal of the week, I should say, really, Willow Tree Restaurant. Go to pahomepage.com right now. The Willow Tree is a restaurant in Stroudsburg. You can get a $25 gift certificate and just pay $10 for it.
Awesome.
That's more than 50%.
pahomepage.com.
pahomepage.com, pretty cool. So you have some big news coming up tomorrow, right?
Yeah, well, today is the 10-year anniversary of Maroon 5 releasing songs about Jane with Harder to Breathe and This Love and She Will Be Loved.
Wow.
Can you believe that? I know, it made me feel a little old as well. Tomorrow, their new album, Overexposed, comes out. They'll be performing on Letterman, and after Letterman, they'll be performing, it's a special concert that they do at the Ed Sullivan Theater. BHT gave away a pair of tickets, so Delia from Clark Summits is going to be going with me and whoever she chooses to bring, and we're going to go take in the show at the Ed Sullivan Theater
That is going to be great.
It's going to be awesome, because I mean, that's a legendary theater in New York, and this is one of those shows that, like, you needed to know somebody to get into. You can't just buy tickets to it. So
wow,
I'm pumped.
lucky.
I'm a big Maroon 5 fan too.
I told you, I always wanted to know the people that win these contests. That sounds so cool. Well,
you got to try to call sometime.
Yeah, I do. I do have to try to call. Have fun, Delia. He's a fun time. That'll be a blast.
We're going to have a blast. Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Oh, boy. Well, hey, we want to get to what's trending today, what people are talking about online. The widow of NFL player turned Army Ranger Pat Tillman, she's releasing a love letter that he left her before he died by friendly fire in Afghanistan. Now, on the day he died, that was back in 2004, Marie Tillman discovered a just-in-case letter that he left her before his deployment to Afghanistan. Now, she wrote a new memoir. It's called The Letter, and she reveals the Pat Tillman that she wants the world to know, behind the tough guy exterior. So she releases excerpts of that love letter, and it should be a very sweet book. Of course, this story really caught everyone's attention. He left the NFL to join the Army, to fight for his country after September 11th, and it should be a pretty interesting story.
Yeah, God bless that family and all of our troops. Alex Trebek recovering from a mild heart attack in a Los Angeles hospital. The 71-year-old Jeopardy host was admitted to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center over the weekend. He's said to be in good spirits, undergoing testing. Trebek is expected to recover fully and be back hosting Jeopardy when the new season starts taping next month. It'll be his 29th season, Monica.
I'm so glad he's okay. I love Jeopardy. I'm a big Jeopardy fan.
Me as well.
All right, so a spokesman for WikiLeaks said that Julian Assange's request for political asylum is being considered by Ecuador. The WikiLeaks founder is actually holed up inside Ecuador's London embassy, out of the reach of British authorities. This is his latest attempt to fight extradition from Britain to Sweden, where he's actually wanted for questioning over alleged sexual assaults on 2 women. Now, Assange has denied the claim. He says this is all politically motivated. Now, today he said he's concerned that if he goes to Sweden to face the charges, the U.S. will pursue him for publishing sensitive U.S. documents relating to the Afghan and Iraq wars. Remember that a couple years ago? Well, that takes us to our social media question of the day. Do you think Julian Assange should be held accountable in the U.S. for releasing sensitive information on the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan? Why or why not? Well, Ken Koval on Facebook says Assange published information given to him by someone who was in a position of trust in our military. This person will be tried for treason. Assange is not a citizen of the U.S., so he is outside our control and law. I don't think it was morally right to do it, though.
I agree. You can let us know on Facebook what you think. Just search PA Live. Also, follow the team on Twitter at Dave Kaharchik and at Monica Reports.